Standing leg stabilizing. Extension and flexion. The moving leg. The moving leg is doing both.
It is doing both.
It's flexing. I mean, the standing leg is also doing both.
Can you
it's
name?
also extending and flexing.
When is it extending? Which one is the extension?
Who knows? The one with the butt cramp.
These are good things to be able to label in your brain as you're going through these motions, because not only are inversions a body strength thing, but it's a mind thing. And so knowing what's going on is going to help your mind start to be able to map these movements more.
You're saying it's easier to do an inversion if I know if my legs are both, one is an extension and one is in flexion,
yeah.
versus if they're just up here not doing anything
yeah.
really useful
like
this
you got
way?
noodle legs or whatever.
So I need to flex one and extend the other.
Yep.
Cool.
I got one more drill for these
That makes a
before
lot of
we
sense.
put it all together and start jumping around in whatever inversion you're working on. So starting back in this shape that we're in, this one-legged mounted, maybe your arms are raised over. This is an inhale, and then on your exhale, you'll send your arms and your leg back. Find your toes on the floor to find this reverse lunge. This is also a handstand shape. If you were to turn me upside down, I'd be in a double stag right now.
This is a nice handstand shape right here.
So again, inhale is going to send you back up into this single tuck. Exhale sends you to this reverse lunge, and your arms come down. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Once you get used to this movement, then you can add on. So you're going to exhale from the ground. On your inhale up,
Ooh.
you're going to jump off of the leg you're standing on. So get used to the movement first. Exhaling down, inhale up, and you can start to move with this. Make sure you do both legs and see how it feels to jump off of one leg. Yeah.
It's like a high intensity interval training. Shit.
It is, but you'll probably notice from those double hops you're doing with both legs, maybe you don't get as much height off of this leg, because jumping off of one leg is hard. Yeah.
You know, some people find jumping off one leg easier.
This is true.
It depends. If you get a running start, some people like to jump off one leg. Whoop.
If you are a seasoned jumper, is that why you wore this shirt today?
No.
I told you we were going to be jumping.
Seasoned jumper. LeBron James is a one-legged jumper.
Yeah, you're going to come in here
He
and
jumps
just
significantly higher off one leg than two legs.
start dunking.
That's because he has like such a large gait that he runs so fast. It's harder to like stop and jump. This is rough. When do we get to do handstand? This is like serious handstand conditioning.
Woo! Jumping off of your wonky leg feels funny. And when you're ready, come down, take a breath, get a drink of water, let your breath calm down. I know all those, yeah, we can get rid of this. I know all those jumps are a lot, and they will get you out of breath quick. This is also a good point for if you've been to Carson's classes, and if you keep jumping and jumping and jumping and not getting into your handstand, he does this thing where you're only allowed to jump once per minute.
The consequence game with Luciana termed it.
If you don't make it and you don't stick it, then you have to wait a whole minute before you can jump again. And you notice when you're repetitively jumping how tired you get. So if you are constantly jumping and then not being able to hold a handstand and you're tired, if you get to a point where your hips might get over the right point and you can hold it, by that time you're out of breath. If you can barely breathe sitting down, it's going to be 100 times more difficult to find your breath once you're upside down if you're very, very tired. Yeah.
There are consequences to your actions. People make decisions